These reflections have been wandering around me, and I wanted to share them with you about the challenges of the awakening and the channeling. And this morning I took notes of some questions to ask ourselves. These 3 points that we have been working in the channeling training, and what's coming, that I received the 3 main points to consider, and that why are so necessary in these times of awakening. So it's different being awakened from having insomnia. There's people that think that are awakened, but you can see them awake, but they are like hectic and not stop doing. And it's different to be awakened than having insomnia, that is not being able to sleep. And in this case came this question of, once that I see something, once that I'm exposed to some information and insight, what do I do? How it affects me? If it's like dysfunctioning me, like knowing many things, as could happen, or is it serving me? There's a difference there. How do I use information? How do I do, or what do I do with what I know? Is it blinding, paralyzing me? That, for example, when we arrive to the step of the oracle, the guide, and we know some things, that yes, of course, knowledge and the freedom of choosing our destiny may be scary. But sometimes when there's like a guidance, an invitation to step on our path, is also scary. So most people don't do the step towards their hero or the initiatic path. So is it blinding, paralyzing, or inspiring, igniting you to go and do it? And yes, I am enthusiastic and I like the challenge, the adventure of the heroic ways. Second point, how resourceful I am to navigate my being. My being, and with capital B, and with all the planes and bodies that we are. You know, there's like this deep diving into ourselves and how resourceful I can move inside myself, rewire myself, heal, transform myself, and reconnect all the parts of my being. That's one of the main purposes of channeling, and life itself, life flowing through us. That's channeling. We are going to deep dive more this Sunday. And this includes the dream world, the energy body, the mind, how I am gardening my ego, and my soul memories navigation. So yes, how resourceful I am navigating my being. Last one, do I trust? Do I trust the guidance, the path? Do I trust myself to walk that path, to listen to the guidance, to act in accordance to my highest good, towards my best self? How well trained are these muscles of trust and discernment? I put them as muscles because they are muscles. If you have them in your favor, you will be more capable of doing things. It's like you will have it as a resource. But if you have it as something that is aching, something that you don't take care of, it will be a burden that will cripple you. So these muscles of discernment and trust. Okay, this is the reflections for the awakening, like facing the awakening that is coming. Many people are awakening and getting in contact with the channeling. So that's why both this purpose and service that I have to do of the channeling training. And if you want to join, I send you here the invitation or ask me in the email, and I send this plus the Hero's Way, that is the Initiatic approach. It's not only to learn how to channel. What do we do with what we know? So it's an Initiatic approach of channeling to act on it. Otherwise, we can know but not do anything about it. So yes, do something about it and join and share this video and reflections, and see you in the next training of channeling.